Hello, my friends, and welcome to Kitsune Readings, where your questions find answers. Hello, my friends, Ryu here. Today we're going to talk about Ridge Racer for the Nintendo 64. This game came out in the year 2000. And what's interesting is it was actually developed by Nintendo, not Namco. Nintendo sort of betrayed Sony and licensed one of their powerhouse franchises, once exclusive to Sony, to Nintendo. Now, this, as I said, came out in the year 2000. Today, we're playing it on the N64 app. Another thing about this is during its original run in 2000, it was not released in Japan. So, people in Japan didn't play this until 25 years or so later when it came out for the Nintendo Switch on the N64 app. Got our Pac-Man cars. Alright, so we got our load and save options here. We can load our save. We got our Stage 1 trophy. Grand Prix. We can go up to Stage 2. We can adjust our car colors. I like blues, we'll go with that. We'll do automatic. You can change your music, which is cool. Gotta remember my buttons. This game looks surprisingly good for a Nintendo 64 game now. Most Nintendo 64 games had fog and rendering issues, which you don't have here. You can see clearly into the distance. You don't really have the pop-in graphics. So, this was pretty revolutionary and is viewed as one of the best racing games on the Nintendo 64 itself. I think it's interesting that they licensed it from Namco, but was developed in-house by Nintendo themselves, which is pretty cool. Release and press the accelerator button, I think, is how you drift. It's either that or the brake button, right? Yeah, it's the accelerator button. It was a huge focus on drifting, I think, for Ridge Racer. At least on the Nintendo 64 version. It's a really beautiful looking game for a Nintendo 64 game, in my opinion. Took me a minute to remember how to play this. Alright, we're in third place. You can see them playing Galaga on the screen up there. Got the replay. There's a helicopter. You know, 3D games with 3D based graphics. I like how the lights come on the car. It's pretty cool. I appreciate the minor details. The N64 games really started to get really good arcade quality style graphics. You can see me experimenting with the controls. I like the game, I like its music. Ridge Racer is one of my favorite racing games. I'm glad they added this to the N64 app on the Switch so I could share this game with you. I think it's a cool game and that it's worth playing today, personally. We'll take a good look at what the other tracks look like. I like how the headlights come on, that's pretty cool. The N64, when it first released, was pretty mind-blowing to me. Let's see, we have Ridge Racer Novice, Revolution Novice, and Renegade Novice. So the tracks are Ridge Racer, Revolution, and Renegade. Acceleration would be really good, so we'll try this car. We'll listen to Revolver.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's rock. Speedy acceleration will help you get to first place. Cruisin' USA was another one of my favorite games. And I am thankful for the retro game apps. It makes it easier for me to show you retro games like this sometimes. Of course, there are some games that aren't on the apps, which I also have on the original hardware, so I can show those games to you as well. But I thought I would talk about this one. I don't think I have many reviews of racing games. in my videos.
It's a new record. 2 laps to go.
Alright, fourth place. Wave Race 64 was amazing. There wasn't a lot of content to it, but it was still a good game. And I'm glad I get to show you some of the different tracks in this game as well. Checkpoint. Yeah. There's the second place car. And first place car. Let's do this. And there's some cool unlockable cars as well. Yeah, first place. Now that I remember how I got first place, I always pick the car with the fastest acceleration. Because that's what'll get you into first place. Yeah, first place. Now here we don't really need to watch the replay, of course. We got number 1 on all 3 of these courses. We'll take a look at the Renegade course. And we'll look at the other courses as well.
2, 1, go!
Alright, we got Gunrunner
This is gonna be a great
for
race.
the soundtrack.
To go.
Let's do this. Oh, look at that. Grand Canyon reminds me of home. Are very similar too. I feel like they put a lot more work into these classic games than they put into games today. Look at the beauty of the waterfall. Amazing. Alright, we're in 5th place. I haven't unlocked all the tracks in the game yet. But I'm glad of what I get to show you. The variety that the game has and things like that. I believe the tracks are original arcade Namco game tracks. Third place. Alright.
It's a new record. It's the final lap. Make it your best.
Slowly remembering how to drift in this game. Yeah, second place.
You've got it in your sights.
That's right.
Okay, it's the last stretch. Keep going.
Bam.
It's a new record.
It's a new record.
You did it. You're the champion.
Such a great game. Now see, these all have low acceleration. The Pac-Man car is how you win.
3, 2, 1,
Speed Nation, let's do this.
all right. This is gonna be a great race. 3 laps to go.
Alright. Yeah, oh, we got past. Oh, I got past twice. Probably not gonna get first place with this track. Too far behind. Alright, we made it to 6th place. I could probably clear this whole game if I practiced it for a while. Exciting, fast-paced racing action. The Nintendo 64 wasn't known for racing games, of course. Probably try a different car. It's funny that it's called Ridge Racer 64 too. Uh, a lot of games on the N64 added 64 to their title. Pilot Wing 64, Mario 64, Star Fox 64, etc. I'm kinda surprised they added this one, to be honest. But that's Ridge Racer for the Nintendo 64. This game came out around the year 2000. It's pretty interesting. I like the game. Is it worth playing today? I would say yes. You should check this game out and give it a chance. Thanks for listening everyone and watching the video. I love and appreciate all of you, my friends. And you can and you will achieve your dreams, and I will see you all again very soon. Have a great day, everyone.